Hey fantastic people, welcome back to F1ntastic Gaming. You can see we're back here with the F2 2019 Driver Career Mode Episode 2, but this is the sprint race today. Last time out in the feature race, we had a great race. We won the race from pole position, and today we're going to be starting in 8th because in the sprint race format, it's the reverse. The top 8 from the feature race are reversed in the grid order for the sprint race. But yeah, in the feature race, we did really well. We extended our championship lead. We lost a bit of ground in the constructor championship though, because our teammate had a terrible race. But yeah, as I said, we're going to be starting 8th on the grid, and in this sprint race I am hoping to make a bit of a charge up the field and at least get a podium, because I feel like after the pace we had in the feature race, I think we definitely deserve a podium in the sprint race. I think we're definitely capable of getting a podium in this sprint race, but we'll see how it goes. You never know what's going to happen, because Formula 2 is really unpredictable. It's really fun, and I'm really looking forward to this race. You can see the grid is forming up now, and as we go to 5 red lights for the F2 2019 Driver Career Mode Episode 2 sprint race at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, it's lights out and away we go. You can see we get a bad start because still don't know how to nail those F2 starts. We've lost a position now, but we make a huge dive on down into turn 1, make contact with Baku on the inside. We outbroke ourselves, really outbroke ourselves there, and then suddenly we made that huge dive bomb. We did get a collision warning. We're pushing Nick DeVries through the second corner, but yeah, look at the replay of that dive bomb. I think I broke a little bit too late, and then I used Bakulaki's car as a barrier almost to slow me down enough to get into turn 1. Yeah, I did not intend to make contact, but luckily we didn't get any damage. He didn't get any damage either, and we managed to get up into P5, but for how much longer? Because you can see we get a bad exit out of turn 2. Bakulaki in the slipstream down around the outside. He's gonna go around the outside of turn 3, but we brake so late that we nearly catch up to Nick DeVries. So Nick DeVries is getting held up in that train. So on lap 1, these AI are still really slow, and it's really easy to catch up to them. So I really need to capitalize on this first lap and try and make some more overtakes. You can see through the chicane, I'm pushing DeVries through the corner. I'm so close to him, and I want to go for a move, but it's just not a logical time to go for a move, especially coming into the castle section. Here there's definitely no chance for overtaking, so basically I'm gonna have to wait till the end of lap number 1, and that is where we have reached right now. You can see we're coming through the last braking zone of the lap. Now we're coming through the last couple of corners, and now we have to get a really good exit. You can see we get a monster exit. Look at the slipstream we get from the car ahead. Wow, we really got a good exit through there. And now we're using this really long straight, and that super powerful slipstream. We've tucked in the slipstream. Now we're gonna go for a move around the outside because the AI defends the inside line down into turn 1 into the braking zone. You can see we squeeze him to the apex as we did in episode 1 to Matsushita. We squeeze him to the apex of the first corner to secure this position. Up into P4 now. We're right at the edge of the podium positions, and it's only lap 205, so this is already a really good race. We're really doing well. All we need to do is continue this momentum, continue this pace, and try and get after that podium position and try and get past Nikita Mazepin. You can see using that same tactic. Oh my goodness, even better exit. I don't think we need to use the rest of the straight, because through the final corner we got so much of a better exit that we got past him so early. But that might not be a good thing, because now he's tucked into my slipstream. I defend the inside line. I'm not going to be too rash, but you can see into the braking zone we secure the position, turn into the apex, hit that apex nicely, and yeah, wow, that was a crazy exit we got out of the final corner, and we managed to make that move safely. But now we get a bad exit out of turn 2. This could be a problem for us, because Mazepin now, he's trying to go down the inside. He has gotten us down the inside. He has DRS, of course, because DRS is enabled now, but we get that position back. This is some great battling here. Nearly touched a wall. Wow, nearly got damaged there. This is so close racing, and it's lap 305. There's still 2 laps to go after this, and tire wear might be an issue as well, because our tires are really worn out. But yeah, as we come to the final corner at the end of lap number 3, you can see we have a good gap. But Mazepin, he's gonna have slipstream, he's gonna have DRS, he's gonna be really fast in that car, because this is such a long straight. And now he's right up my gearbox. I defend the inside line. He goes around the outside, down into turn 1. The inside line is definitely better because then I can keep my position better. But now I need to nail this exit, and I need to nail the exit out of turn 2 so that he doesn't have a chance to get back at me down this back straight. But you can see we get an okay exit. He still gets a good exit, and he still has DRS. You can see he's still catching up so fast. We don't defend the inside line, we stick to the outside. We brake cautiously, and we're side by side through turn 3. Let's look at a replay of that. You can see we were so close, and now out of turn 3, I think he's gonna go for the move around the outside of turn 4. No, that is not an overtaking spot. You cannot overtake around the outside of turn 4. That just doesn't happen. And we maintain the position for now. On the penultimate lap, we maintain the position, which is crucial. But this is where we need to think about our tactics. You can see we get a bad exit out of the third last corner, I think. Yeah, we get a horrible exit there. We lose a position immediately to Mazepin, but that might not be a bad thing because we get a great exit out of the final corner down this long straight. You can see we're already right up his gearbox without DRS. We get DRS, we pull to the left hand side, and you can see we're just gonna breeze past him. That's how powerful DRS is. And yeah, we can just go back on the racing line, secure that position. But now the next couple of corners are more important than ever because we have to make sure that we can stay ahead. Down into the corner we go. Now my focus is all about the exit, because if I don't get this exit right, we might lose this podium position. You can see our rear tires are so worn out. We do get enough traction, but Mazepin has the DRS, he has the slipstream, and oh my god, he spins, he crashes out. Mazepin is out of the race. What just happened? He just crashed into the wall. He's completely out of the session. Yellow flags behind. Let's look at the replay cameras. You can see we moved to defend, and he just lost control of the rear end. That is so ironic that even in F2... Oh, he crashed into other cars as well. Wow, even in F2 he's spinning on the straight. I mean, but that is so strange that the game chooses to make this AI make this mistake. Wow, he crashed into I think 2 other drivers he crashed into. So yeah, this is the replay. You can see some of the drivers actually had DRS open. I think almost all of them had DRS open. So some of the drivers just couldn't avoid it. Yeah, look at this guy. I mean, he couldn't avoid it. And then there are 2 other cars. So Mazepin crashed into 3 other drivers. So yeah, this Mick Schumacher. Oh, and he actually hit another car. He squeezed him into the wall. Yeah. So yeah, that's what happened. I mean, they were going at 300 kilometers per hour or so. They just couldn't, they had no way of avoiding that crash. But yeah, that is a massive crash. And now, but the challenge is still not over. Even though Mazepin is out, there's no safety car or anything. So the challenge is not over. We definitely need to defend now because Nick De Vries behind us, he's going to be challenging as well. Mazepin's out the way. Now De Vries is going to try and get past us, and you can see through this high speed section, through the left-handers, De Vries is right on our rear end. He just has way more grip than we do. Our tires are completely gone. They're just dead. You can see how slow we are on the exits. You can see how much faster De Vries is on the exits because our tires just don't have the grip. I have to be so much more careful. You can see we get a bad exit out of this last braking zone, and now we have to be extra careful through the final couple of corners because I have experienced this on previous F1 games where I go down the main straight at Baku. I'm about to take a podium or win the race, and suddenly I just lose it at the line because of the slipstream from the cars behind. You can see Jack Aitken wins the race, but I'm on my way to take the podium. But De Vries, he's closing up so much, and we're not so close to the line. Actually, he goes down the inside. It's a photo finish. Where do we finish? No, we finished P4. We finished P4. Oh my god, that is so disappointing. We were so close. Driver of the day goes to Mick Schumacher, but we were so close to nailing that podium. It just hurts. You know, we held out so much the whole race, and then look at this. Just as we get to the line, De Vries gets ahead. I mean, there's no real point in sulking about how close it was, but because, you know, I can't block him or ram him into the wall, but I definitely should have been more careful and less risky out of the exit of that and into the entry and the exit of that final braking zone, that final corner where you have to brake. But yeah, we're just looking at the replay cameras, and you can see, I could see his car right there crossing the finish line just before me. Yeah, like, just look at how close that is. Just look at how close that is. I mean, that is crazy.
Brilliant stuff from Campos today. What a superb victory. Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
This race, this win, was about one thing and one thing only: consistency. Anyone can be quick for just one lap.
I can see them on...
Obviously, it's not great to see that we're not up on that podium. I mean, we definitely deserve that podium. We had the pace to get it. We were so close, but yeah, I guess it was technically our fault that we didn't get the podium. I mean, I could have driven it better. I could have been more cautious, and I could have tried to find a way to stay ahead. But it is what it is, you know. It's just how it is. You can see we actually get a podium pass thing for the... I think we achieved one of the podium pass challenges. But yeah, P4 is not that bad. I mean, we still get a huge gain of points. We gained 16 points on Giuliano Alesi, who is second in the driver standings, I think. Yeah, huge gains from this race. Still really good. Still a really exciting and fun sprint race. I mean, for you guys, you guys are probably enjoying this a lot because a photo finish. Oh, it's actually Nick De Vries in second now. But yeah, a photo finish. I mean, who doesn't love a photo finish? It's just that when you're the one who loses out, you don't love it. But still, I really enjoyed the whole craziness of this episode, especially when Mazepin crashed. I mean, that was a huge crash. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe. This is F1ntastic Gaming.